I'm Anna Summers-Cox and I'm chairman of Venice in Peril. I want to show you why Venice is in peril and what its really fundamental problem is.
Going around Venice in a boat, you can see particularly clearly how the water level is now chronically too high. We all know that Venice is at risk of flooding, but most people haven't yet realised that the water is causing damage to the city every day, all year round, even when there is no flooding. Why is this? We know from archaeological digs that over the centuries the land on which Venice is built has subsided relative to sea level by around 10 centimetres a century. You can see the effects of this everywhere. Steps going down into the water where most of them are now permanently submerged. Water now lapping above the protective stone bases of the buildings and causing the brickwork to crumble. And rising damp everywhere, eating away at the walls as high as the first and even the second floors. In the Basilica of St. Mark's, the damp is actually causing the tesserae of the mosaics on the ceilings to fall off. In the last century, the subsidence was worsened by human intervention. The industries on the mainland pumped so much water out of the underground reservoirs that the subsoil compacted and Venice sank at nearly twice the rate of previous centuries. Of course, when people realised what was happening in the 1970s, they stopped pumping the water, but the damage was done. And then there is the water itself, which is also higher than it used to be because the lagoon is degrading ecologically, again due to human actions. Its sandbanks and shallows are being washed away. The salt marshes are dying off. The shallow waters of the lagoon are becoming more and more like open sea. And we don't know yet what climate change and sea level rise will mean for water levels in the Adriatic, but it's very unlikely to be good news. So what does all this mean? It means that this extraordinarily beautiful city, this irreplaceable creation of man, will survive only if we want it to. If we invest in understanding its problems, if we plan long-term to put solutions in place, if we are prepared to take difficult decisions. Venice in Peril works to help in all these ways. Please help us to help Venice.